Council bosses are being urged to get tougher on developers building next to air pollution blackspots. After it emerged it will be unsafe for some students to open their windows at newly approved tower blocks. Newcastle planning bosses gave their backing to proposals from the Adderstone Group to build 2 student housing blocks on the site of the empty Technopole office block at the Kings Manor Business Park. But the city's Lib Dem opposition says it has worries about the health of future tenants, given that the buildings are next to the central motorway and nitrogen dioxide levels have been deemed unsafe up to the 3rd floor. Newcastle City Council defended its position, saying it is satisfied that the site's ventilation system will ensure residents have acceptable air quality within the building. Lib Dem Transport and Air Quality spokesman, Councillor Greg Stone, said, "Development of roadside sites is acceptable if suitably managed, but it is striking that air pollution levels at the Kings Manor site mean that the first 3 floors of the scheme are officially deemed unsafe for people to open the windows. It's also worrying to think that people walking in and out of this block every day will be exposed to high levels of pollution." It was confirmed last week that the council will publish its Clean Air Plan at the end of 2018, after the city was named among the areas of the UK that break legal pollution levels on some roads last year. The council is working with Gateshead and North Tyneside on the strategy to tackle the areas of worst pollution, which includes the central motorway between the Tyne Bridge and the Swan House roundabout. Stone added, "This demonstrates the urgency of the council moving forward with its clean air strategy to meet government targets on air quality. We await more detail from the administration on their proposals, as they're being very tight-lipped on this." It was concerning to read in the planning documents for the Kings Manor scheme that the council has carried out no micro-modelling of the effects of traffic congestion on clean air on the Swan House and Tyne Bridge approach, which in my view has the highest pollution level in the city centre, and is proposing instead to macro-model effects on a Tyneside area level. The Technopole building in Kings Manor, Newcastle, which could be flattened to make way for a 16-story student accommodation block. Council planning officers have told Adderstone to install similar ventilation measures at the Technopole site to nearby Clough House, which also has sealed windows up to and including 3rd floor. The council spokesman said, "There are national and local planning policies in relation to air quality that we take into account when deciding planning applications. These policies reflect the air quality levels that are set nationally, and these standards apply equally to all types of residential development, whether student accommodation or not. In the case of the Kings Manor development, we are satisfied that the alternative ventilation system which will be installed will ensure residents have acceptable air quality within the building." Gosfrite Tower block could get major overhaul and housing plan. The problem of poor air quality is one which we take very seriously, and we are currently working with neighbouring councils to develop a plan to address it. We are required by government to publish our joint plan by the end of the year, and prior to doing this we will be carrying out public engagement to seek people's views on the potential solutions to this serious health issue. Pollution affects everyone, and we all have a part to play in tackling it. James Atkinson, development director for Adderstone Group, said, "People in large cities all over the world live next to major transport corridors. I can assure anyone concerned that we work with public safety and regulation (PSR) officers to ensure that residents in our developments enjoy the benefits of state-of-the-art ventilation systems."